Hey crafters, it's Muriel. Happy Sunday and welcome to Shabby Chic Sunday. This is where I do my shabby cards once a week. And I used to do them many years ago, maybe 2 years ago, and then just got caught up with stuff. So anyway, today's card I'm going to show you is a note card. Another one that was inspired by one I saw on Pinterest. I looked at my stash and I had some similar stuff, so I decided to use that card I saw and create something of my own. So let's move this sign and let's get started. So here is today's card. It's a note card again. Of course, this is quite big. This is my standard 5.5 by 5.5, but I think you should make it smaller if it's going to be a note card. And the one that I will show you how to make is going to be 5 by 5. A lot smaller, a little bit smaller. But anyway, really cute. I haven't done the inside because I thought as I was making this, oh, it's too big, it's too big, it's too big. So I did the inside for the other card. But basically I am using the paper pad, which I'm ready to throw away because there's probably 2 sheets left. This is Follow Your Heart. Actually, it's called Be Happy. By My Mind's Eye. It goes way back, 2012. But it was pretty peaches, pinks, green, teal, gray, music sheet paper, doily paper. Really fun. And I'm happy to say that I am finally finished. So it will go in my August empties because there's nothing left on it. And here are, excuse me, the postage stamps that I'm using. They are from Recollections. They are dimensional stickers, actually. And this is the first time I've used them, and I've had them for a very long time. I have 4 left in case I wanted to make another card. But they're really pretty. They are dimensional. They have like a beautiful bird with a beautiful glittered crown. This one has some flowers and some script writing. And this one has a beautiful flower and a postage stamp. Really pretty. So you may find this in your stash if you look. So I'm going to use a doily. I'm going to use some seam binding, which I haven't used in a while. This actually was crinkled, but I ironed it, and then I made a crinkly, and then I have a crinkly piece. And then I'm using a die. This is the postage kind of doily die that I'm using. To go underneath the postage stamp. Okay, so let's get started now. Again, this card is 5 by 5. I went a little lighter on the paper. That card there has some pink paper. This one is a little shade lighter. Okay, it's 5 by 5. And I finished off the inside. Looks like this. That's just a piece of I fussy cut out of one of the papers. And it has this book paper on the inside here, so definitely ready to write your message out. Okay, so we're going to start with, I picked out 2 pieces of paper. This is like a honeycomb pattern, light green, and this one is a doily sheet. And I'm just going to put this on top of this. Before I do that, I'm going to put our doily on top of this. So here's my doily that I just lightly, gingerly stamped with some Distress ink, vintage photo. And I have a sticky back here. I'm going to peel that off. And then I have some of my fine tip glue that I just want to hit it around the outside edges because doilies tend to curl up. I don't know why, but they do. So hopefully this will ensure the edges to stay down. Okay, let's just get this on here. The doily is like a 4-inch doily. So my green honeycomb paper is about a 4 1/4 maybe. Oh, I have my rolly thing here, so I'm just going to roll it so it'll stay down, especially get the middle with the glue dot. And the glue dot that I'm using, they look like I smeared chocolate on it, are from Tuesday Morning. I picked up a couple weeks ago when I did it. I showed you guys, maybe not in the haul, but it's these sticky thumbs. They're sticky dots. They're raised, and then I also have the smaller ones, and these are truly sticky. Once you get them on something, don't think you're going to remove it because it's not going to come off. So our doily is on top of here. Now we want to put this on top of our doily paper. So let me use my little box knife or knife, serrated knife, or whatever you want to call this, and peel off the tape on the back. So today is a busy day. We got up this morning. We watched a documentary of Conor McGregor, UFC fighter. I don't know why, but that's the first thing we saw on Netflix. We watched that. And then we went and got our nails done and our toes done. And then we went to Costco. So we just got back from Costco. Had to do some shopping for next week's lunch, being I have to go back to work. Hint, hint. Okay, so now let's just do this down. Again, it's a real light card. The postage stamps are the highlight of the card and the lace, but the colors are really kind of set back. So now we're going to remove, well, not yet. Yes, we're going to remove the tape here, but what we're going to do is put the sequins, wrap the sequins around. So let's get this off. So after I do my card, it's time to dye my hair. Again, I haven't done anything with it all week. And I've been loving it. So here's my sequence, and what I've done is I've put a sticky dot straight down the middle where I know the middle of the seam binding is. Right? So that I can put that in the middle of the card. So we'll go ahead and peel that off because I don't want the seam binding moving, because I have to turn it over and tie it in a knot, and that's going to be quite the challenge. So we're just going to do this like this. Say that's about the middle. There we go. Okay. Now while that's like that, let's just hit it with the rolly. Excuse me. Okay. So now we're going to turn this over and we're going to tie, actually let's go ahead and put this down because it is quite sticky. Okay. And again, everything was 1/8 of an inch less than the card or the paper, the pattern underneath it. Now let's do this like this. This way I get to hit the doily one more time. Okay, so now we're going to tie this bow. Make sure you can see what I'm doing here. Now I'm going to get a glue dot just to glue. Thought I had some little ones here. I want to glue that center down because I don't want it moving. So here are the smaller ones that they had at Hobby Lobby. These, I mean at Tuesday Morning. These are a little smaller in size, but just as effective. So let's just peel this off. Sorry about that. Determine where that center is. Put that sticky right there. Peel it off. And it peels off really easy, which I like. Okay, now. There we go. I don't know if you guys do that, but when I need the seam binding not to move, I need it not to move. So now I'm going to go ahead and tie this bow. Let's try this again. Okay. Then I'm going to show you a little cheat thing I do. Get some scissors here. Let's just cut this at an angle here. And then this at an angle here. hold that like that. Now, you guys do this. I just want to get it a little tighter and tighter in a smaller bow. Okay. Now let's just cut this down some. Then I have this crinkly piece here, right, from the crinkle ribbon. Like I said, I started out it being crinkle and I went ahead and ironed that piece, but I'm going to put a sticky dot behind it and I'm going to place that on top because I just wanted to be a little bit more fuller, and I don't have a Bodabra or whatever those are called that would make this a really nice even bow. See here, so we're going to stick this on here. Take that off. I'm just going to stick it on here like this. There we go. So now it just looks like this double crinky bow thing. And trust me, that glue dot's not going anywhere. Okay, so then our next step is to add our postage stamps, these dimensional postage stamps. And what I like to do is to test it because I want them to be close together. Like so. And then I have these two here. Oh, what is this stuck? Oh, I have tape on it. Okay. So I can kind of see how that's going to look before I place it down. So until you get it down, you know, onto the card, will it not look so crazy. So let's go ahead and start with that. I got tape on the back. I'll go ahead and peel off. Okay. So, and I have double-sided tape because I don't want it to move. So that one is going to go there. I'm going to press that down. Take the tape off of this one. Like I said, this is just a note card if you just want to send, because it has no salutation on the outside. So it could be a goodwill card. It could be just thinking about you card. Let's do that one like this. There we go. Press that one down. And again, it is 5 by 5, and so it will fit many of the plastic cellophane bags that you have. I know I have so many cellophane bags, but when I make a 5.5 by 5.5 inch card, I just cannot find the cellophane to match it. I don't know why, but I can't. So then I'm going to put this one here, press it down, and then the last one, take the tape off and place it down. Now my other card that I made has some pearl trim here, which I used that just because if I felt that it needed something, but I don't think I'm going to put that on this one. So I'm just going to get this one down here and make sure it's lined up. There we go. Okay. And that completes our note card. So now we have two cards that are very much similar. We have one that has a little more pink on the background here. The card base a little more pinker, and I have some pearl trim on the corners. My other one is a little lighter pink. It's a lot smaller, you can see, at least an inch smaller. And my postage stamps are a lot closer, and there is no pearl trim on that one. So really fun. It was a way for me to use some of my product that I have that I haven't pulled out in a long time. Like I said, I don't remember when I bought these, but I've had them for a very long time, and they still may be at Michael's. So I encourage you, if you do have those in your stash, definitely get them out. It really makes a cute card. You almost don't need, I probably didn't need the extra scalloped background that they're on, but I chose to because it just adds more filler for the card. So those are my Shabby Chic note cards. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for your time. And until our next video, we'll talk again soon. Bye now.